Hello students, welcome back. We just talked about the syllabus. Now let's go to modules. Here all the lessons are posted. We have a couple of modules that are no more than just fine prints, all kind of bureaucratic information required by DLIT, but they have nothing, absolutely nothing to do with the course material. So I think it's wasted time, but if you want to spend time reading through, learning about Canvas system and things like that, go ahead. Otherwise, we have week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and so on. So weekly modules. Week 1 is a little bit special because we have basically 2 modules in one. Week 0, which covers a lot of preliminary materials. If you feel comfortable, you're welcome to skip. And then week 1, that's a real deal, but still, week 1 is a kind of light material, and a lot of students skip week 1 as well, to tell the truth. And a lot of students are moving around in first week, so I put in unimportant material there. Vectors and vector functions, those are actually coming from pre-calculus. Many students skipped pre-calculus here in UNT Dallas because many of them are coming directly after trigonometry. So some students know vectors, some students don't. We're going to cover those in week 1. That's not really a big part of Calculus 1, so it's a light topic. Week 2 and on, now we have real calculus. Real calculus as we go on further. Okay, let me show you the inside. Welcome to calculus, and then we have some lesson videos here, but nothing is active. I'm recording these videos right now. Learning objectives, these are highly bureaucratic. I wrote down those because I'm required to. No student ever cares about anything. The topic name, alright, that's basically lesson name or chapter name. Learning objectives, come on, they're all the same. This is math course. Critical thinking, mathematical communication, and empirical and quantitative skills, all the same, and every single time they're all put together. If anything is missing, then it's just a stepping stone. Whatever topic that's not a college worthy. All 3 have to be covered in order to be called a college level math topic. So they're all the same. In other words, it's really meaningless to talk about those, but why do anybody bother? Well, maybe so for some other courses. For math courses, it's not really important. As for the instruction, okay, that matters a little bit. Open a lesson notebook. Yeah, you need Wolfram Mathematica or Wolfram Prior for those. And then go to the lesson videos and lesson notebook together. Key, you have to do it together. Lesson notebooks will give you a chance to study actively. You can read through, and then you can solve the problems, do all kind of things. And then lesson videos, those will give you a chance to study passively, gives you broad understanding. So notebooks, the active learning will give you depth, and passive learning will give you breadth. You need both. You cannot do just one and then just do active studying and then leave many of the topics that you didn't study and left empty, and vice versa. You just hear a lot, but you didn't study actively, so you lack the depth. You have to study together. Do not just watch somebody else doing math and then just look over, or do not abandon the videos and do some exercise problems. Oh, looks like I'm getting it, and then just move on. You're gonna leave a big hole like that. So keep that instruction, and the same instruction applies to all modules. Now, week 0 looks kind of like this. Let me open up the lesson notebook. Let's download it. And then I can open it like this because I have Wolfram Mathematica already here. Now, if you have Wolfram Player, again, it'll open no problem if things go well. Most of the students will not have trouble, that was my experience, but in some cases it wouldn't open, and that has nothing to do with Wolfram. it is about your Microsoft or Apple or whatever operating system. It is set up a little bit differently due to other softwares you have been running. So what you may have to do is to store it somewhere. For example, if you go to, say, download folder, okay, alright, let me show you the download folder. I just got this file. Oh yeah, okay, 241300 preliminary, so I got that. But if I cannot open by double clicking it, you can do it this way. Right click and then open with, and then the default may be something else. Choose the other app and alphabetically go ahead and select Wolfram. And then once you get it, always. And then choose an app on your PC. You may have to do this, and then you have to find Wolfram Player. And then always, once that registration is done, then you can use Wolfram Player freely. Now, most of the students tell me no problem, it's automatically done when I install, but some students have difficulty, and that is not part of mathematics, that is not part of Wolfram. It is all about the specifics of your computer, your operating system, and it is all about getting some familiarity to your own computer. Keep that in your mind, and don't complain about that, because getting to know your own machine is your responsibility, and that's important not for this course but all courses too. Once you get it done, and we get this notebook, and now let me show you how to maneuver here. Do you see those arrow boxes here? If you want to go to section 1, select that arrow box and double click to open it. So section 1 has 4 subsections. Let's go to subsection 1.1, double click to open, and then I have more subsections. Double click to open, we have some content here. Double click to close, and double click to go to the next. Double click to go to the next, and then close, like that. If you want to go to section 4, okay, double click to open, double click for 4.1, oops. And then do you want to go to 1.4, okay, select, double click to open, double click to close. You can maneuver like this. So 4 sections here, but inside there are more subsections, inside there are more. So the left notebook is pretty intense. But lesson 0 is rather special because it covers a lot of ground, even though you pretty much know everything here. Section 1 and 2, those are going to be much shorter. Now, lesson videos look kind of like this. Let me open it. Yeah, it goes like this. Let me run it. Let's see. Oh, the quality is pretty bad because I recorded this one a long time ago and I didn't update this pre-calculus, this preliminary part, because I mean, hardly anybody spent any time on it. If I was a student, I would skip it too, so I didn't update this one. But anyway, there are lesson videos like those. Okay, let's go to the next. And week 1 overview. Okay, alright, some vectors. Still, this is pre-calc, not calculus. Let me show you the first notebook, alright. And then open it. Alright. Section 1 open, and subsection 1, what is a vector? It has to have a magnitude, as you can see in this visualization. Same length, different direction, but same length. Vectors have to have direction. Yeah, same direction, different magnitude, but same direction. And then some algebraic rule. You can add vectors through the parallelogram law or triangle law. You can multiply vectors by a certain scala. K is about 1.88 something. So purple vector is nearly double the size of the original blue. Those kind of things. So you can study those kind of things, and you can maneuver, and you can read through. You can study like those. Those are class notebooks. And then lesson videos. Okay, let me show you the lesson videos. And then this one is updated, as you can see, and new course number is now present. And I killed the sound, but actual lesson is going on here. Let me fast forward. Yeah, lesson is going on here. Recognize the same notebook here. Yeah, a little bit better quality. And yeah, all those lessons are structured like those. Week 2, week 3, week 4, and week 6 and week 7. Week 7 is a little bit different. We have exams. Okay, so overview, yeah, review for exam, and then practice exam, not open yet, of course. Getting close to the exam time, I'll post something. Homeworks answer key, of course not. Those are required homeworks. And on October 1st, first batch. On October 6th, second batch of homework answer keys will be open. And then after that, of course, no more submission. Until then, I will accept late submission. Maybe some late penalties, but I will still accept. But after this, once the answer keys are released, then no more submission, of course. So if you go to week 7, you have only 2, but 2 more will open up and at those appropriate days. And week 8, 9, 10, and so on, same thing goes on to week 15. At those dates, homework answer keys will open and they'll be available in week 15 modules. So beware of those. And that's how you study, and that's how you can work out the modules.